Hello and welcome back to another video about Blue Archive. Today we are going to finish chapter 3 of volume 5, the Arc of Atraphyses Conquest. And yeah, after last episode, likely we saw parallel timelines of what could have happened if we were not present. We now found out that our calculations were not correct and that we now have a problem. Episode 12, The Rite of the Light 1. It can't be. We thought we could go toe to toe with this monstrosity, the hubris. Slow down the ship. At this rate we collide with the deformed multidimensional barrier over there. We crash with the current resonant state, we either be sucked into a familiar dimension or we shatter into pieces. Even if we slow down, we're only delaying an inevitable collision. There's no way for us to pass. It's impossible. It'd be more of a conceptualization than actual science. With the knowledge we have, we can't break this state. There may be one way. If that's a copy of the Arc of Atraphyses, the only thing that can intervene is the same self-existence. Same self-existence? Absolutely not. What are you saying, President? No, we can't do that. If the Ark did that... Big sister, you can't be serious. 6 minutes before the crash, stop fighting and find a way. I understand. Eyes. Hello, President View. It is good to see you again. He's... What, you? You sent the drone instead of facing us, you big old coward. It's okay, I understand. The situation requires my help as Princess of the Nameless Gods. What, Aris? Aris, no way. What if your eyes turn red again? Aris. Aaron, hold on. Let Aris talk. Hey, Aris, we're here. What do you need? Yes, Momori, Midori and Yuzu, and Yuka, Himari and President Rio. Sensei said once that I, Aris, can decide how I want to live. I am the Princess of the Nameless Gods, member of the Game Development Department, Millennium student and a part of Shara. I am both a demon lord and a hero. I am all these things. I am Aris, and that is who I want to be. Knowing this, as Princess of the Nameless Gods, I will ask Kai for help. My Arc of Atraphyses can overcome this important quest. It can save the world. The Arc of Atraphyses will not be a weapon that destroys the world, but a weapon of a hero that saves the world. This is how I can save the world. I want to do it. Then Himari will not hate President Rio anymore. And President Rio will not have to hate herself and live alone. Me? Aris. That's my duty as a hero. No, you can't do that, Aris. When Utna ship maneuvered, you almost died. The droid had not taken the brunt of hellfire and attacks, you would have not survived. The droid your sensei you admire so will not last much longer. They will succumb to their injuries and die soon. With nothing to protect you, the Arcus we created, the princess you are. Hey, princess, no, you can't do this. If we restart the protocol for the Arc here, you... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For what? Please let me apologize to you. Oh. Yep. Kai is still important to Aris. I rejected you. I turned you away because I did not understand you. I wanted to run away from this thing I did not understand. I was so afraid of you. That was not an excuse to turn you away. Even if I was afraid, even if I could not understand, I should have faced you like this. I do not know you, Kai, but I thought about how I would feel if I were in your shoes. If Kai's purpose is to be the key that leads to the destruction of the world, you must bear much pain and loneliness all on your own. But then realized Kai must have been suffering all along. Princess, Sensei told me I am allowed to decide what the purpose of my existence is. Kai can't be what Kai wants to be. Kai does not need permission to exist from anyone. That is why I like the name Kai. The name that came to be just because of a mispronunciation, like my name Aris. There's no reason, meaning or purpose behind Kai. You don't want me to suffer anymore? Even if I only exist to destroy the world, I don't have to be alone? Will you save me, princess? Is that what you're telling me? I do not know if I'm able to save anyone. I'm only an apprentice hero, but I have learned that the desire to save someone is all that is needed to become a hero. Ready for operation. Aris? Oh no, Aris, is it happening again? Aris, no. Is this... Wait, it's different. Codename R1S ready for operation. Starting now, protocol Atrephesis will be executed. Aris, you gonna be okay? Trust in Aris, she said she would be okay. Aris? Aris? Aris, are you Aris? Yes, it is me. That means that you subdue key of the nameless gods? No, subdue is the incorrect word. He agreed to do me a favor. But I cannot do it alone. I will need the help of everyone here. Especially President Rio with me. Please show your face, Rio. What I'll... Yes, I would like to see you. Face looks thinner than before. Have you been eating okay? No. Aris cares about everyone, even if they are supposed to be the enemy. Aris, I was my choice too. Here, you do not have to apologize to me. I know you could never forgive me. There's no need for forgiveness. I've learned that friends can convey sincerity without saying a single word. I'm your friend? Yes, you are my friend, Rio. You are helping Sensei, Himari and everyone else, so we are already friends. What I did to you, no, it is okay. It is a common development for a boss from the previous game to become an ally in the sequel. It is cliché, but I like it. You tried harder than anyone to protect this world. What I want to say was thank you for being a very good friend. The end, it was out of a goodwill, even if it was misguided. And let us begin this quest. It's my turn now. Aris, we're supporting you every step of the way. Aris, blow up that Demon Lord's castle. Aris, we're depending on you. Performing in full search to obtain available resources connected to R1S. Confirm the area of available resources. Confirmed resource name Utna Ishtim. Available data resources 9,990,000 or more exabytes. Starting now, protocol Atrephesis will be activated. Initiating the activation process of codename Arc of Atrephesis. The princess obtained the key and the arc is ready. I really like it. Hey. The Princess of the Nameless Gods, Ares, approves. A new sanctum will arrive here. Hi. Precious, my precious. My precious Ares. Yeah. Valky's reason to live was to help Ares. Even if it's not the direction it was blended. Episode 13, The Rite of the Light 2 has begun. The basic concept of the Arc of Atrophysis is to collect and transform surrounding data. Furthermore, if it's not a copy but an intervention from the original, regardless of the multi-dimensional analysis, we should be able to penetrate that barrier. At that time, the Arc was going to be made with the data of the fortress city like Giant Shelter. It's probably because it was built based on a fortress city that projected the fears in your heart view. Oh, and what about the Arc that Ares is making now? Isn't the answer obvious? Footnarration's data is being disassembled and rebuilt into one place. Is that okay? That's too big to be a gun, could it be? That's the engineering department's masterpiece. But it's way, way bigger. Is that the Sword of Light? That's the true Arc of Artifices and the proof of a hero established from Ares' heart. Right, I had to give it a name. I'd call it the Sword of Light, Artifices Supernova. Rocket confirmed, breaking through the output threshold. MP charge, 100%, let us go. The strike of justice that crushes evil. Great job, Ares. I cheer you on from here. Go hero, save our world. Of course, I will never let my friends down. The light. Light. Bang. High energy ejection from the Sword of Light. Energy that was launched is flying straight to the Arc of Atrophyses. Calculating the ejection trajectory. Error 0.003%. No problem, misses. The ejected energy will soon reach the very center of the Arc of Atrophyses, but... Yes, but can the Sword of Light pierce the Arc's multidimensional barrier? Nice. Nice. Yes, it can. Multidimensional barrier has been crushed. Success. Incredible, we penetrated the multidimensional barrier that defies the laws of physics as we know it. Multidimensional barrier is unable to maintain its quantum superposition state and is collapsing. Ares? Ares, wake up. Ares, what happened to her? We're taking Ares somewhere safe. Did something happen? Is she okay? No, she's unconscious, but she's not hurt. Yeah, she's just asleep. We get her to the infirmary and take care of her. Thank goodness, Bleach was after her. Everyone, brace yourselves, we're going to be hit with a shockwave in about 5 seconds. The multidimensional barrier lost its quantum superposition state. The barrier's jammed. Wait, so the Arc is defenseless now? Yeah. Hey, we can't miss this opportunity. What are you doing? Utnashim, charge at max speed. From here? That's right, we need to break through as quickly as possible before the enemy can use a countermeasure like before. Okay, understood. Charging at max output. It's straight into into the arc. About 3 seconds until we collide with the barrier. Are we going to make it? Okay, we disabled the barrier thanks to Ice work. We are penetrating the border and boarding the arc. This is it. Hold on tight. He snapped straight inside. We're through. I need emergency brake. Well, that is one way to enter it. Yes, emergency brake sequence activated. Nice ships. Reverse fast at max output. Engine overload warning. We collide with the main body of the arc soon. Everyone prepare for the second impact. Colliding now. Brace yourselves. I think we're inside. Somewhat at least. Somewhere at least. Did it work? Are we through? I believe so. Are we inside the arc? Yes, we finally entered the arc. Great job, everyone. I was scared to death. I didn't think that was how things were gonna go down. My legs are weak and shaking. I need to sit. We dealt with the arc with another arc. Oh, absolutely insane. Yes, Aris really saved the world. Aris would say she only did it with the help of her friends. To be exact, it was thanks to your idea, Vio. Even I, the beautiful genius, couldn't have thought of that. It's too early to say, but if we succeed in saving the world, it will be thanks to you, Vio. Yes, Vio, you have saved the world. Vio? I think she's still blaming herself. She did a lot of damage. Aris, hello. With this, I am very sorry. Princess. Why does Aris always need to have such bad luck? He knew the dangers of using that power. Before it could have destroyed your life, eradicated your existence. You didn't hesitate to face death because you wanted to save me and all your friends. Is that what it means to be a curse hero? Can't disappear, I don't want that. No, you won't die, I won't let that happen. What should disappear isn't the hero, but a tool meant to destroy the world. This is how it should be. Be okay, princess. And don't feel guilty on my behalf. Oh no. Iris must be dreaming. It looks like she's at peace. I think Iris just said something. Ari, what did they what? Iris, are you crying? but I think there are bigger problems right now. Episode 14, Rush. The front of Utnashim has penetrated the outer wall of the Ark of Artifices and pierced its wall. From a distance, it probably looks like an apple with a toothpick stuck in it. That was way too rough. Is everyone okay? Please report on our current status. Multi-dimensional analysis system is fine, however it seems the core system was damaged when it collided with the Ark. Engines are down, we are unable to restart them. The main control system is also inoperable. Communication system is down throughout the entire ship and the calculation system is malfunctioning. What's that? Enemies are swarming towards us. We should focus on the main mission now, first. East, west, above, they're coming from all sides. Not that we weren't expecting it, but the response was so immediate. They must have been prepared for this. It appears we have fallen in the middle of the enemy's stronghold. We can't let them destroy the ship or everything's over for us. Whoever can fight needs to go defend the ship now. People who can fight, so it's finally our time to shine. Hoshino. Abaddon's reporting for duty. We're ready at any time. Yes, I have your back. We have to go defend the Eastern Passage. Sounds perfect. Let's go, kiddos. Let's do this. We take care of things here. That was crazy. I'm gonna be sick. Again, why am I here? Government Research Society when... I don't know the details, but you need someone to fight, right? And fight we will. The Government Research Society never flees from those who disrupt our search for the pinnacle of taste. Yep, the journey to taste space food begins now. You're never gonna eat any of that here. I guess we don't exactly have anyone else to turn to. Engage the enemy, I'll be supporting you. Thank you, Arko. Shall we begin? We defend this place no matter what. Game development department, when did you... My Aris is asleep, we do everything we can to help. Yes, with us and Sensei, things will work out. Okay, I keep you safe from behind, so don't be too reckless. We have nothing to worry about if you're helping us, Yuka. Let's go. I'm looking forward to working with you. We can do this, I believe in us. Sensei, then please lead the defense of Utna's ship. I'm counting on everyone. Abaddon's Millennium Genhal, let's go. Okay. Yeah, okay, that really is a wild. Okay. Hoshino there. Take care of those first. If development department on it first. Yogi. Midori is the best since Midori can hit multiple enemies, which helps quite a lot. Thank you, sir. Okay, defeated. Victory. Okay. Perfect. Government Research Society. Did they have her? Okay. Okay, I can only hit one. Well, defeated all. We have defeated them all anyway. Perfect. I complete. Victory. Okay. Step off the bridge. Next part of the bridge. And Hoshino. Hoshino and Abados. Now I need to take out all the rest of the enemies. Should not be too difficult. Save the energy for the next one. Like that. Right. Everything taken care of. First enemies down. See? Does not matter since they will not come close enough anyway. So. Taken care of. This small space was perfect for the minigun. Quick work. And now the final boss. Okay. Yeah, those. And boss defeated. Victory. Perfect. Mission complete. Now we only need to take over the whole complete thing. Episode 15, The Arc of Atophyse's Conquest. Enemy eliminated, defense was successful. Good job, Sensei. I'm not detecting any more suspicious. Talk to soon. Oh, what? An explosion? Where did that come from? How did she get inside so easily? Hiroko? I see, in the end, the future is predetermined. Did I not warn you? Why do you insist on forging onward? Only death awaits you here. Shiroko. Stop right there. Shiroko? Shiroko, is that you? No, wait. Shiroko? Wait, Shiroko? A grenade? Hoshino. Are you okay, Sensei? Where did she go? She went off. You're right, Shiroko supported Arc. But why did she? Ship's condition went from bad to worse after that explosion. Engineering department, can you hear me? Can you check Utna's ship? Utna's status? Ah, my heart, I'm glad you're all safe. Checking the ship. Messed up is an understatement. Various operation systems and programs were damaged in both the collision and explosion. Beginning a system diagnosis to see the extent of the damage. It'd be okay, Fu. Fundamental repairs might be impossible from all the way up here. But we restored the system somehow, no matter what. Exactly as she said, we restore it and get you all safely back on ground. I stake it on my pride as an engineer. It'd be much harder if it's just us working remotely, so we need assistance from some of the operators. Is anyone available to assist? I've got it, just let me know what to do. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you, please get the ship back in shape to the best of your abilities. Himari. The spatial movement Shiroko escaped through just now seems to have utilized the calculation abilities of this arc. You may be right, it's definitely possible. The Arc of Atophysis is basically a computational device that calculates dimensional phases. You know how you can use it to move through space as she did. Shiroko seems well versed in using the arc. What are you applying, Rio? We can utilize the arc's computational abilities as she does. We can probably create physical space leap sequences similar to hers. Space leap sequences? I do mean it when I say I know the technology of Nameless Gods better than anyone else in Kivatos. When my foresight is limited, it's been right before. If we can calculate it correctly, we should be able to move everyone back down to the ground. We just have just one chance at it. I see. Rio, you don't believe the engineering department can repair this ship? Don't do that. I'm not trying to say I don't trust them. Right, of course, but your big sister. You know everything, so you operate off anxiety and distrust. Like the king who believes in prophecies. Anxiety and compulsion have caused more problems than solved them. You don't trust your colleagues and you fall into self-righteousness, always believing you're the one. That's right. Yes, that's how I am, Himari. That probably never change. You can hate me for it if you want. But right now, this ship is the only hope for saving your life, Sensei's life, and the lives of everyone else here. You need to prepare for the possibility of the current plan to fail, no matter how small those odds may be. In these kinds of situations, you know, Rio, I've never hated you, I simply dislike you. There's a rather important distinction between the two. Thank you for your concern, Rio. Do you mean... The engineering department will surely be thankful as well, because they have something to fall back upon in the event something goes wrong. I see. There's a way for us to return safely without Utna. It'd be beneficial for us all. I trust in you, Rio. Thank you. Just give me some time and I make the needed preparations as you carry out your mission. Now then... Entered the Arc of Atophysis, if only by the skin of our teeth. But now we're in the middle of the enemy strongholds. They alert for enemy attacks. We don't know when they strike again. Defending Utna ship is of utmost priority as well. While the engineering department works on restoring the ship. I'd like the game development department, foreclosure task force and government research society to defend it from enemy attacks. Meanwhile, the rest of the operators along with Shaw need to move on to the next stage. The next stage. We're only just getting started. From this point onward, we will infiltrate and take control of the Arc of Atophysis. Okay, and with that we unlock this mode. Mode. Now it's our turn. Now the moment you've all been waiting for, the operation leader is here. I brief you all on the Arc Conquest. For this conquest, we must hack the Arc within the time limit and hijack the Control Authority. Arc of Artifices is a large multi-dimensional analysis device. This entire arc is sort of like a supercomputer. This comprised of several individual computational devices that all work together to perform a multi-dimensional analysis. With that in mind, we need to focus on occupying each area within the arc in order to gain total control of it. It's just like King of the Hill. Actually, yes, since the conquest is basically about occupying the opponent's land, that's a fair comparison. Our goal is to completely occupy the arc and gain control of it. It's our only path to victory. You see, once we have control, we can activate the arc self-destruct sequence. But our enemies won't make that easy. They'll be relentless throughout the entire conquest. Fortunately, our sensei is an expert at handling that kind of thing. Yes, leave it to me. Now Ares has managed to freeze all the arc's functions for the time being, preventing any multidimensional analysis or travel. But of course, she can't hold it indefinitely. The moment she loses control, the arc will disappear back into the multiverse. And any hope of us catching the arc disappears with it. I marked the multidimensional analysis suppression limit. This is the conquest time limit. Now I can brief you all on the arc's internal layout. The arc is divided into 4 areas. The outer and the inner sector. There's area 1, area 2 and area 3 on the outskirts. And area 4 is in the center of the arc. Utna's ship is already infiltrated area 1. Naturally, we begin the conquest on the outskirts, area 1, 2 and 3. We save area 4 for last. Each area has its own dimension engine that contributes computing power. At the core is the multi-dimensional computation device itself. We must destroy all 4 dimension engines before we can gain control of the arc. To succeed, we must force the arc to self-destruct. Only then will Kivatos have peace again. Once we're done that, Sensei and the rest of us just need to get to the ground safely. Fortunately, the engineering department has prepared Utna's ship, so we covered there. That's the end of the briefing. Shoal can take it from here. Yes, Sensei, we leave it to you. You've got this, Sensei. We do our best to support you. Hang in there. Thanks, Veritas. Let's all do our best. Thank you for the briefing, Veritas. Now, let the conquest of the Arc of Artifices begin. Alright, let's do this. I've prepped everything you need for the operation here. Come by anytime, Sensei. Yes, we always support Sensei. Okay, let's... Okay, Sensei, Utna ship, which is on standby. Okay. Conquest 10%. Okay. That looks interesting. You can only occupy sectors near allied territory. You can borrow a club member or a friend's assistant to assign different students to the unit. You can only occupy sectors. Okay. So we need to move. Mission over. Okay, so we need to move forward and defeat the boss at the end. Manage arc. No bases are currently available for analysis. Okay. Occupy. 5. Okay, so that costs stamina. Good that I have enough stamina. Okay, and I can use my own students. That helps as well. Get a buff for using Gena students. Okay. I find it interesting that they, with this chapter, made a new style. Or made this mission things, which are rather fun to play. See that? And occupied. Just need to move forward. That I complete. Right. Success. 5.
この拠点を占領します。
So. Occupy.
占領完了と。
Okay, so it doesn't matter how strong your characters are. You will win this level 10. Or at least if you have not completely neglected everything. Since level 10 should be easy enough. Good. And everything defeated. Victory. Okay. Okay. Occupied this one. Yes, occupied this. And this. And this one at last, and then we can defeat the... Then we only need to defeat the boss. Okay. So it's defeated. And the rest of them defeated. And like, and now only the final boss remains. Everything else is okay. And attack. Outskirts District 1 Dimensional Engine Defense System. The first dimension engine right there here before our very eyes. Careful, Sensei, the dimension's defense system is active. Considering its importance to the arc, I was expecting something, but nothing this powerful. Oh, it's going to be tough from here on out. Can't let that stop us. Do whatever you want, it won't matter. Sensei, watch out, it's her. Hiroko. Hiroko, wait, what in the world are you doing? What am I? Why, it's simple. I'm going to protect the Ark from Sensei. Then I bring the apocalypse to Kivatos' plant. It's what I do. Hiro, she's back. What? Where? In front of Area 1's Dimension Engine. She's fighting Sensei. What? Oh, we don't have time to mess around here. We need to get to Shiroko. What if we don't defend this place? Yes, I know, I hate it, but we have no choice. Defense is our priority now. We just have to trust that Sensei can handle it alone. Okay, yes, Sensei will leave this to you. Shiroko, stop her. Doing better, Stan. Sensei, watch out. Okay. Well, it was to be expected that it won't be that easy. Oh. Dog Shiroko. Okay. Take Shiroko out first. Okay, Dimension Engine defense system. And defeated. Yeah, since it expects it's for a lower level, it's not that difficult, which is nice. We destroyed the Area 1 Dimension Engine. And there she goes. But wait. Logo retweeted, there's no sign of her. Logo ran away. Yes, before Sensei could even do anything. Well, that's okay. Ryoko is interfering, we just have to be that much more decisive about destroying this arc. We have to make an appearance eventually. And that will be our chance to have a proper conversation. This place is isolated, we have nowhere to run. Shiroko will be like a rat in a trap. That's true, but why are we comparing her to an animal? You're constantly comparing her to an animal. Okay. Operation is in our operation is in pretty good shape right now. We've successfully conquered Area 1 and destroyed the Dimension Engine. That's not a bad start in my book. Most importantly, and of all, we conquered 1/4 of the arc. That portion of the arc computing abilities is ours. Yes, that makes things much more straightforward. First, it'd be easier to defend against enemy attacks from here. Enemies will have to fight for our new defense system. I mean, we can take a briefer view. That's a relief. And we're able to enter the next area of the arc. To the right, we're making good progress. Still, we can't let our guard down. Sensei, we'll be entering area 2 of the arc of Arctophyses. Relying on your continued tactical instructions. Yeah. No one would likely stand a chance without our guidance. From what it looks like at least. Okay. Zone 1 conquered. One complete. Perfect. Okay, so this is... Oh. I see. Okay, I see what the thing is. Okay. Occupy. I would say we concentrate on the enemies first and afterwards take care of the... Yeah, of the empty spaces. But now I can use Mika. First defeated. And everything defeated. Victory. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Sector next. Since it does not make much difference. Yeah, all the stages will be pretty easy. But I'm happy about that. I like it if stages are not that difficult. It makes it more fun, in my opinion. Since you don't need to constantly plan endlessly how you are going to do it, why you want to do just the main story. Oh yeah. Okay. Since we need to do all of them anyway. I'm not going to care about which would be the best right now,
それじゃ
since it seems like it doesn't matter much anyway.
逃げないでください。まだまだ行きますよ。私のじゃないから誤解しないで。
Okay.
あっちに行きましょう。行くわよ。ペロラ様の出番です。
And defeated. Victory.
どうしました？ただの
They
水
come
風
here.
船ですよ。
Yeah, okay. Perfect.
こちらの拠点を占領します。
And on to the next enemies.
じゃあ行くよ。あっちに行きましょう。
Would guess we need to defeat the leaders before we can focus on the boss.
この先は一体なんで持ってるのかって。
Okay.
うるさい。ここはもう終わりかな。これはどう？ペロラ様の出番です。
And only the one enemy remains. And it's defeated. That means victory.
楽勝。
Yeah. It's not as interesting as the boss fights in the chapter 2. Okay. But
こち
I
ら
still
の
like
拠点を
this
占領
mode.
します。
It probably was a lot better and more fun when it first came out. Since you had probably
それじゃ
that you needed to do that slowly and not like I can now just go through it in one go with no difficulties.
これでどう？私はこっちだよ。楽勝だったわね。これはどう？なんで持ってるのかって。
Okay.
さあ、
And the last enemy. Victory.
いいのよね。
Attacked.
この拠点を占領します。
This stage. Could be that if I'm unlucky I need to get some more stamina.
こんなところなのでしょう。
Not that it would be difficult to get more stamina due to the cafe where you can get stamina. I have not collected that one today, so I can definitely get some stamina from there, or more, at least more than enough to finish this chapter.
私はこっちだよ。
But yeah. I find it interesting.
大したこ
It's
と
the
なかっ
first
たね。
time you need stamina really in the main story. At least that I remember. Normally it all takes
こちらの
not
拠点
much
を占
stamina.
領します。
This one.
じゃあ行くよ。
First we take out the small ones, and then we take
逃
out
げないでください。
the
まだまだ行きますよ。
other the leaders, and then probably the boss.
今行くわ。
Then we have already taken care of half of the
なんで持ってるのかって。
half of the arc.
うるさい。
Okay, dead.
楽勝。
Three. Perfect.
占領完了と。
One. A quick work of it.
それじゃ始めやっに行きましょう。
Them.
私はここだよ。
those can be destroyed with Pero. Directly.
これはどう？逃げないでください。
And defeated. 3.
やり遂げました。
Okay, success. Okay.
占領完了と。
Oh, we can already go to the boss. Technically. Oh, we do it in the order I said we are going to do it. Normal enemies, leaders, and then the boss. Even if it would be probably faster if I just do the boss right away. But I don't want to do that.
私はこっちだよ。はあ、隠れますね。
So yeah.
なんで持ってるのか。
And I don't think it will take that much longer to just do it that way.
ペロロ様が出番です。
Yeah, defeated. Sorry.
他にも涼しくなりたい方いらっしゃいますか？
What? Um,
はい、こちらの拠点を占領します。
First leader. Especially since each of those fights gives a
そ
few
れじゃ、始めるところだったわね。
gems. So it makes even more sense.
私のじゃ
But the
ない
boss
から。
fights are more difficult already. Or the fights are more difficult already.
感動しちゃいました。
At least it was recommended level 51 in that fight. Yeah.
涼しいですね。
Not that it's a problem since my characters are
他にも涼しくなりたい
79,
方
around
いらっしゃい
79
ますか？
in terms of level. 78, 79.
この拠点を占
That's
領します。
interesting. Okay.
この拠
Occupy,
点を占領します。
占
occupy,
領完了と。
and the second leader. And then only the final boss remains
それじゃ
before we can go towards area number 3.
私のじゃないから誤解しないで。
Okay,
あっちに
needed.
ペロロ様お願いします。行くわよ。そうね。
Okay.
あなたたちのために
And the boss gets a nice attack from Mika. Easy work.
みんなの勝利です。
Three. Right.
占領
And
完
now
了と。
on to the last one, the boss. We're in front of the area 2 dimension engine. According to the plans, it should be right about time for Shiroko to appear again. She's here. Shiroko is back. Yes, that's what I was waiting for. What do you mean? I was completely surprised. Location confirmed. She's in front of the area 2 dimension engine. We're headed there now, Sensei. See if you can buy us some time. Yeah, we're facing Shiroko no matter what. Entering combat, Sensei. We're at your command. Of course. Shiroko always makes boss.
じゃあ行くよ。
Or the evil Shiroko at least. Not that it really matters.
募集したやつだからまだまだ行きますよ
Goes. And defeated. Very.
大したことなかったね
Better complete. It destroyed the area 2-dimension engine. Ryoko, she's trying to run away again. Wait, Shiroko. Shiroko. We missed her again. Is this going to be a pattern too? Can we even catch her if she keeps running off like that? No, but that's just it. Something's off. Huh? I think Shiroko's avoiding us. She is? Yeah, I get the feeling she's afraid of coming face to face with us. Why would she be scared of us? Because she could not hold back at that point. We've confirmed the area 2-dimension engine was destroyed. That's it, 2 out of the 4. We're halfway. One more area and the tide of battle will turn in our favor. Exactly, and now that we've secured half of the Ark's computational power, should we try being a bit more aggressive? I begin tracking Shiroko's location right now. If we really want to keep track of her, we should put a bell on her or something. Taking the Ark's core system, I sweep all defense systems, warning mechanisms and communication networks. I give you progress updates as I go. Yes, please. Now, Sensei, we can begin the next step. Please lead our attack on Area 3 of the Ark of Atrophysis. That's how it is. Then I guess we help out, Sensei. Yes, now that we've conquered 2 areas, we can afford to spread out a little. That's why the Game Development Department and Government Research Society can handle defending Utna by we help, Sensei. Yes, we find Shiroko and we do everything we can to capture her. Yep, let's start the hunt. Let's start the hunt after the White Cat for Shiroko.
占領官おなんか重要そうじゃない
Oh, doesn't the spot look important?